our first story takes us to Punjab, where the controversy over Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann being deplaned allegedly in Frankfurt is raging. And now we have the first response of the Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia. Now remember, viewers, yesterday the leader of opposition in Punjab, Prakash Singh Bajwa, had written to the aviation minister asking for a probe into whether or not these reports that claimed that Bhagwant Mann was deplaned from a Lufthansa flight in Frankfurt, and also that he was deplaned because he was allegedly in an inebriated state, had any merit in them. And now the government has responded. Here is what Jyotiraditya Scindia had to say.
While the Chief Minister was coming back from there, he was deplaned because he was in an inebriated condition. He has demanded an inquiry from the Civil Aviation Ministry. How do you look into this?
Well, this was an incident on international soil in Germany. We'll have to make sure that we verify the facts, and it is up to Lufthansa and the international airline to provide that data. I will certainly, based on the request that has been sent to me, I will certainly look into it.
So there you just heard Jyotiraditya Scindia being asked about it, and his response was A, that this was on international territory. Lufthansa would need to provide information. We would need to verify the facts. And as per the request, we are ready to look into the matter. So that is what he has said. He is open for a probe. We have Amandeep now joining us. Amandeep, this is a massive controversy. What are the facts that we know, and what is the Aam Aadmi Party and the Punjab Chief Minister's official line on this? Has anything really been said or spoken?
Well, Ankit, the party is continuously defending this entire episode, and in fact, Aam Aadmi Party is coming up with a statement that Lufthansa Airlines has already cleared it, that there was a delay of 4 hours in the flight, and in fact, that turned out to be the reason, that delay of the flight, and they are not talking about that Bhagwant Mann has been deplaned from that flight or not. Aam Aadmi Party is into a very complicated situation, though this sparks a huge controversy, in fact, a huge political controversy in Punjab as well, just because Shromani Akali Dal, Congress Party and all political parties are attacking Bhagwant Mann. So far, Ankit, the fact is that so far we have several political statements, but there was no factual information that is coming out on this, no evidence
Amandeep,
on this.
hold
but
on.
now
we have Pratap Singh Bajwa on the phone. Now, Mr. Bajwa, you had written a letter to the Civil Aviation Minister, and he has now responded that he is ready to probe as per the request. What specifically are you asking for, and what is your sequence of events that you believe to have taken place in Frankfurt?
See, what has transpired over there is that Mr. Mann, the CM of Punjab, along with entourage, his wife and couple of other security people and officials were there at the airport. The immigration was done. He had almost reached at basically where they sit over there, the lounge over there. So what had happened, the flight was a bit late. What I have been told by a couple of people who were in and around him there, that he got drunk there. And he got so much drunk that when he went into the plane, he was offloaded because he was in a very highly inebriated position over there. So he was offloaded, his luggage was offloaded, 5 other people along with him were offloaded. So now the thing is that I had requested the Civil Aviation Minister, when the Chief Minister, any VVIP goes out of the country, he basically becomes the brand ambassador of that very country. If this kind of a serious lapse has taken place, the whole of India, the whole of the nation feels ashamed.
Right, but Mr. Bajwa, another question though, however, the Aam Aadmi Party claims that Lufthansa has answered, and Lufthansa says it was a 4-hour delay, not at all talking about the Punjab CM. What do you have to say about Lufthansa's statement?
Listen to me. Either don't call me. If you have to call me, then listen to what I have to say. What I have told I have requested the Civil Aviation Minister is please get in touch with the Lufthansa airline and specifically inform us, was he offloaded, the CM of Punjab, was he offloaded or not? That is the question. The flight got late for what reasons? Nobody is interested. People of Punjab are interested the person who is the Chief Minister of Punjab, why was he offloaded? Why were his co-passengers offloaded? Why was his luggage offloaded? Because he did not fly in the next flight. He came the next day. He entered the airport. He then left the airport, and next day again he came after getting all those formalities done at the airport. So this is what we are seeking from the Civil Aviation Minister. Please get us a kind of a written. It's a matter of concern. He should get a reply from the Lufthansa. Why was he offloaded? That's the basic reason why I've raised it.
Right. Mr. Bajwa, another question would be that the Chief Minister's office as such has not said anything about it. Do you think that there is, or rather would you say that the parties in Punjab and the members of the assembly in Punjab are at all satisfied with the responses that they have got? Can this be an issue that can be swept under the rug in such a manner?
See, why the CM office is not responding, they primarily know this is not going to remain a state secret. Because there were more than 200 odd passengers flying along. There was the whole crew, there were the pilots, there were the immigration officers. Then you had people from the Indian embassy, which had gone to basically see him off over there. So they exactly know the right position or the factual position is going to come before the public. So they are quiet on it. So that's exactly why we want the Civil Aviation Minister must come up with the truth. They must tell the whole nation what Mr. Maan was up to in Germany. That is the whole thing.
Right. That's Pratap Singh Bajwa, leader of the opposition in the Punjab Assembly, who had written to the Civil Aviation Minister requesting a probe into this. I thank him for joining us, viewers. The controversy over the Punjab Chief Minister's visit to Germany and specifically his return has grown. The Civil Aviation Minister says that he is ready for a probe, and the opposition in Punjab says that there has been no formal response because they are afraid that they would get outed by eyewitnesses who were also present at the spot. We are tracking this story very closely. It's a smoldering controversy that really the truth about needs to be ascertained, and we will get you all the breakings on this. For the moment, viewers, this is the controversy over his return from Frankfurt to India.